So here is a update on the Firebird Formula, and the firewall stuff. Well, 20 years into automotive, working on cars, and that came to an end a week and a half ago. So I'm out of automotive, tired of being in the shop. So decided to clear everything out that I don't need anymore. This is why there's a big giant pile of stuff here. Formula number 1 is gone. I tried doing the firewall, and my best suggestion for anyone doing it is to just cut out the pieces that you need. To try and do it as one solid piece like what I was trying to do. I got it pretty close, but it was a 1/4 inch off, and there was so much tension that I couldn't get it lined up for anything, and I couldn't cover the distance. I tried screwing it and bolting it to try to pull it together, and it just wasn't. And then I stopped and I looked at it, and as far as the floor being rusted and the rockers being rusted on it, I was like, I'm done. I give up. I have the Formula 350, which doesn't really need anything. It's so the Formula is now in this pile. I cut it up. I'm a douchebag, but you know, there wasn't anything I could do. I had already gone so far, and so, like I said, cut out the pieces that you need, like what I did on the box Chevy, and just section in the pieces versus trying to do it panel by panel. That would be my biggest suggestion. But we got Fox body stuff in here. We got Firebird, Galaxies, all that kind of stuff. So, working on getting everything ready to go to the scrap. I got 2 engine blocks. Formula 1, back when the hurricane came through, that sat underneath water, so that's one of the engine blocks. The water was up almost halfway on the doors, so that didn't help with the rust issues that it was already suffering from. I got all these 3rd gen doors, they're all crap, so my aluminum cast. But so I got a big giant mess going on. But here is Formula 350 in its current state. Trying to piece it together, I have so much stuff for the Firebirds that I'm trying to consolidate it into just one car, versus I have some stuff in the big garage, some in the small garage, some inside of this car. So, consolidating it down. Got the front bumper is from Formula 1, the rear bumpers from Formula 1. Fenders are from that green parts car. I still got the Formula wheels. But when I did the video, it was full of parts. So at least I've made some headway. Here is the interior. It looks a little bit better than what it did. You got the black seats in there. We got all the rear seats. The top half of the rear seat is from Formula 1. One of the bottoms is Formula 1. One of the bottoms is the Formula 350. The plastic, some of it was Formula 1, some of it is 350, and some of it is from the Trans Am from the junkyard, which would be that panel, the little black pieces, seat belts, stuff like that. But on these early style Firebirds, you have the ugly dash. I think it's ugly. It's just kind of a square, not very fancy. I've never liked it. So now it has the 90 to 92 style dash in there. I have all the pieces for it. the WS6 bottom on the passenger side. I got for the center part, I got like 3 or 4 of those. That was just the one shitty one that was on there. But the console, this was out of 4 of these, this was the only good one that I had. Even the ashtray door still works, so that's good. I got 3 140 clusters. The one that was the 350 car, that one was locked up on the speedometer and odometer. So I got a couple more that I can use for parts. But the guy cut off the studs for your seats, and then he welded these other brackets on there. The passenger side's the same way. He cut them off and then he beat them down with a hammer and welded some other crap under it. So I took the brackets off from the floor, so now I have all the brackets to be able to weld into this one and give me some seat mounts. They're not rusted. So either way, I needed a whole bunch of stuff to make one car, so this is all kind of coming into it. For the Borg & Warner, he gave me 87 calipers because the calipers were missing on this, and these don't fit. So I have to use the calipers off my Formula 1 car, which, I mean, I'm using multiple cars to make one car out of. So this is my tube bumper that I made for the front bumper. I just cut it off from Formula 1. But it works. The one that he gave me was missing the plastic support for it. It's got some damage on the right front or the driver's side mount for the bumper support that I can fix. I ain't worried about it. But at least it's coming together. I spend more time on the Chevy, but I at least want to get this somewhat pieced back together. So that's the update.